Good morning, children. I'm Pamela. Again, we studied again about the chapter number 6, the three order. Previous video, I told you about the three orders. Over here, the first order is the clergy, second order, the nobility, third order, the peasantry. The clergy, those who belong to the church, like father, you can say. Such kind of the people often called clergy. And they did like job as a king. They were having lot many parts as comparatively other orders. Same as the nobility. In nobility also, like high official and rest of the people, those who having privilege to do some work, and they always exempt from the tax and all. These are the clergy and the nobility. Now we are talking about the peasantry. The peasantry, those who did service above the classes, mean clergy and nobility, you can say. And these are the maximum population having over there at the time. And it was in two parts. One is free peasant, another one is serf. Free peasant mean to say those who are not having such kind of the burden. They can do work in fixed time, but they are not having any burden and all regarding tax. But the serf having lot many burden about the tax, and they always do work in bound time. They always did like a bounded labor, you can say. And whenever they want to leave the place, at that time also they took permission from their lord. And if suppose they want to get married, for this thing also they get permission from the lord too. So such kind of the restriction on the serf people. Is that clear? Now, according to the W.T. Hones, feudalism was a system by which lord granted their vassals. Feudalism was a system which lord granted their vassals land in exchange for military services. Land exchange for military service and personal loyalty. Mean to say, like in Mughal period in our India, we spoke about that Jamindar and Jagirdar, you can say. Same as feudalism. Look like them. Feudalism did work over there, and they always took the land also, and they provide some military services to the king, and even their personal loyalty also they show in front of the king too. So in the word of H.F. Ziegler, feudalism may be defined as political and social order. Feudalism may be defined as political and social order of the society that decentralize public authority and assign responsibility rather than vest them in central authority or government. They assign responsibility rather than vest them in the central authority of government. Is that clear? So feudalism originate in France. Feudalism originate in France, like England, Germany, Italy, Spain, etc. So feudalism originate in these places. Now we are talking about church. Church had deep influence on the medieval European society. Church had deep influence on the medieval European society and had control over the man's life and from the cradle to grave. Is that clear? So their control on the from cradle to grave mean whenever the person born till death, it's responsibility. Only church is responsibility over there. So at that time the people prefer father, and church people's was very important place over there in the society. Like Pope in Rome, Pope position like a king. Who's called Pope? Those who father of church, that people often called Pope, and their authority being like a king. And Pope lived in Rome and was the supreme authority in the church institution. There were Pope's supreme authority in the church institution. So towns began to rise in the European landscape in 15th century. First of all, I want to tell you about the Pope. At that time, actually, in the church, in the Christian religion, there were two kind of the people. One is Catholic and another one is Protestant. Protestant emerged later, but at that time during the Rome, when the Pope was did work as a king, when the Pope did work as a king at that time, Catholic people were there. Catholic people always believe whatever Father said these things from the Bible, they always believe on that. So that's why, being a God, they always consider such kind of the people. Is that clear? So now we are talking about the town. And town began to rise on the European landscape in 15th century. In 15th century, Venice, Genoa, Florence, Paris, London, Frankfurt, Milan, etc. These towns became into prominence in the 15th century medieval Europe. These were the prominence in the 15th century in medieval Europe. So the use of money had to overcome the drawbacks of barter system, because in 10th class also you read about the barter system. Previous people use barter system. Instead of money, they exchange the goods with each other. So overcome this such kind of the drawbacks, they use money at that time. They introduced money over there and they used money at that time. Is that clear, students? So regarding money was introduced instead of barter system, I told you. Then after that, the Benedict monastery was established in 529 BC. Was established in 529 BC in Italy. It was in Italy, and it was prepared by Saint Benedict. It was prepared by Saint Benedict. Is that clear? Now we are talking about Cluny Monastery. Was established by William I in 910 CE. Was established by William I in 910 CE. Now, earlier I told you about the feudalism. Feudalism was declined in 16th century. Feudalism was declined in 16th century. Why it was declined, we will discuss in next video. Is that clear, students? So today, listen carefully this video. Try to make the question answer. Whatever you have any queries, you can discuss in the Zoom class. After this video, we will start our Zoom class. At that time, you can discuss any queries regarding this video. Is that clear? And regarding the feudalism decline, we will discuss tomorrow in the further video. Thanks and have a nice day.